Hi there, I'm Math Mom, and today we're going to talk about multiplication. Earlier in the year, my son in grade 5 came home with multiplication homework, which he had difficulty doing, so I said, okay, let's look in the textbook and we'll figure this out together. From what I could understand, multiplication is taught this way in the Ontario curriculum. If you have two numbers, something like 68 times 27, the 27 is broken down into 20 times 68 and then 7 times 68. You add the two together to get your answer. Or you can round the 27 up to 30, so you can do 68 times 30, figure that out, and then subtract off your 3 extra groups of 68 to get the final answer. Now, it's true that there are many ways to get to the finish line, but I don't think this is the fastest way. My son found this, actually we both found this very confusing because the approach that you use depends on the numbers that you have. Maybe it's easier to do it this way, maybe it's easier to round and then subtract off, and this kind of approach may work great for your kids, but for mine, they just wanted a simple way to do multiplication. And when the methodology is sort of like flexible and shifting like this, I found that it just really adds to their insecurity about math, and it leads to, Mommy, I don't know what to do, and they don't know what to do with the next set of numbers after doing questions with previous set of numbers. So after just a few minutes of looking at it, you know, as the Ontario curriculum is teaching it, I said, okay, I'm going to show you the way I learned how to multiply when I was in primary school. So I've got someone here today, my star pupil, who's going to be doing the multiplication. And what we're going to be showing you is how to multiply by 1-digit, 2-digit, and 3-digit numbers. So honey, if we have 64 times 3, what do?
3 times 4, which is 12. We put the 2 under the 3 and the 1 on top of the 6.
And carry the 1, okay. And 3 times 6?
3 times 6 is 18, plus 1 is 19, so we write 19.
Okay, so what we've done is we've had our number multiplied by each number, and we've just written it down. And our answer is 192. So in our equation, we've got 64 times 3 equals 192. Okay. Now if we have a 2-digit number times a 2-digit number, 82 times 45, what do?
5 times 2, which is 10, so we put the 0 under the 5 and the 1 on top of the 8.
Okay, and carry the 1, and then we've got
5 times 8, which is 40, plus 1 is 46, so we write 46.
5 times 8 is 40, plus what?
41.
Oh, that's what I thought you said. Okay, so we've got 41. Now what do, honey?
We put a 0 under our first 0 to represent that we're moving on to the 10s.
Okay, we've finished multiplying by the 1s and we're multiplying by the 10s now. So we've got, what do we do next?
4 times 2, which is 8. We put the 8 under the 1.
Okay.
4 times 8, which is 32.
That took a long time. Okay, 32.
And then we add them together.
Okay. And we add all these numbers together. So what do we have here?
0.
Good.
9.
Good.
6.
Good.
3.
And 3. Okay, so 82 times 45 equals, we can complete our equation, 3,690. Okay. Now, our last question. A 3-digit number times a 3-digit number. If we have 582 times 124. How do we do this one, honey?
4 times 2, which is 8.
Good.
4 times 8, which is 32.
And how do we write that down?
The 2 goes under the 2, and the 3 goes on top of the 5.
Okay, carry the 3. And 4 times 5?
Which is 20, plus 3 is 23. And then we put the 0 under the 8, so...
Okay, we'll change colors here so that we can see we're all done with the 1s, and now we're going to be multiplying by the 10s. So we've got 2 times 2?
4.
2 times 8?
16. We can cross out that 3.
Good, okay, and we're carrying 1 this time, and then 2 times 5?
10, plus 1 is 11.
All right.
We put a 0 under our first 0.
Okay.
Then a 0 beside it.
Okay, and we keep all our numbers lined up. We're finished multiplying by the 1s. We've already multiplied by the 10s. Now we're multiplying by the 100s. So we have to have a 0 for the 1s, a 0 for the 10s, and now we're in the hundreds column. So 1 times 2?
2.
Good. 1 times 8?
8.
And 1 times 5?
5. We can cross out that 1.
Yeah, we don't need it. We're done with him. All right, now let's add everything up.
8 plus 0 is 8.
Good.
4 plus 2 is 6.
Good.
Okay, 3 plus 6 is 9.
And 2 more?
11.
Okay.
Carry the 1.
Carry the 1.
1 plus 2 is 3. Plus 1 is 4. Plus 8 is 12.
Okay.
And
carry the 1. And then 1 plus 1?
Is 2. Plus 5 is 7. So our answer is 72,168.
And 168. Okay, excellent. So to sum up, the Ontario curriculum teaches multiplication in a way that breaks the numbers apart, do separate calculations, add them together. And I think for larger numbers it can get very messy very quickly. This method I learned a long time ago when I was in primary school back in the 1970s. It's a simple method, compact. The kids learned how to do it, and the rest of the homework was a breeze. The other thing I wanted to mention is the multiplication tables are no longer being taught in the classroom. The school may not tell you that, so it's up to you to teach your children the multiplication tables, and that's another fundamental that has been removed from the Ontario curriculum. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.